the provision of much-needed infrastructure such as roads, water wells, educational aid and family centers have been incorporated to assure Sophia residents of the government's commitment and mandate for securing productive communities in the country for the development of Guyana. Welcome to InfoHub Extended. On this program, we highlight some of the major upgrades that have been undertaken in Sophia in the past 3 years by the coalition government.
The future of Guyana has never looked better. Our nation is on the cusp of a development program like never seen before. While Guyana is now emerging as an energy giant through the discovery of massive reserves of oil and natural gas, it is your government's intention that the huge benefits emerging from this will go where it matters most, to you, the people of this beloved country. There is a surge of confidence in the way Guyana is governed once again, and the level of investor interest is unprecedented. Guyana is poised to become the breadbasket of the region, and the pace at which this nation will grow through prudent fiscal management will be nothing short of impressive. But more than anything else will be the way every Guyanese, regardless of color, class, or creed, becomes a part of this historic period of national transformation, sharing in the wealth and well-being of it all as one Guyana.
The community Sophia's over the previous years triumphed from being deemed the slum to becoming one of the fastest flourishing areas in Georgetown, Guyana. It is home to many low-income but hard-working families who initially occupied the area's quarters and eventually became lawful landowners of house lots through their persistence. Though Sophia became an established community, the residents were left to develop the area with little aid or recognition from the previous administration. The lack of basic amenities such as potable water, paved roads and electricity contributed to a difficult life for them until recently. Today, most Sophia residents will agree that there have been vast improvements. One of these residents is Mr. Vincent Jones, who has been living in the area since 1986.
Since 2015 to now, this government, they have done so much. I can't see Sophia people complaining.
Pattinson Turkine is the outer part of the subdivision area of Sophia. This part of the area was established long before the other fields. But before 2017, the community was suffering under the condition of not having vital amenities such as water and roads. Alison Cambridge, a long-standing inhabitant of this area for 35 years, explains.
Things have changed because, now that we have our own road, because we had to be using over that side when they came and do it, we had to cross over, go there, and, we had to be using over that side of the road. When we go to the corner, we weren't getting water, we had to go down there. You had a little steep place there where you had the water. So we had to go down. Old people like me couldn't go down, so you had to depend on the children to go down because they have to lift up your buckets and your bottles to bring them up. Right, we really suffer where water was concerned because the government, the last government, they passed us like we were the forgotten people, dig over there, take the water straight to Cummins Lodge and left us here without any water.
The lack of potable water was particularly acute in Pattinson, Turkine, Sophia. Doris Peters, who is a planter, has been living in the area since the 1990s. She reminisces about the previous condition.
We used to go in usually to get water, drinking water. Well, we used to get water from the blocker, them trenches, and so used to bring in the water. You get for water, plant, bathe, and so on. We just used to go in usually compound for drinking water. But now we getting water. You got pipe on it. The road go around that way, so you get pipe there and pipe to the front. Well, we get water from the front.
Not only has Pattinson Turkine benefited, but the community known as Farmers Quarters, along with every subdivision in Sophia, has been allotted new main roads and street lights since 2016, and they are still in decent condition.
But since we get this government, We've got this beautiful road to thank them for. We got street lights, and you should come here and see it in the night. It's beautiful. Families now feel relaxed and every single thing. You know, we're so happy in this community. We're a happy bunch of people.
There is also now a road that paves the entrance through a new bridge to the Guyok area. This allows residents living in the south of Farmers Quarter to have access to public transportation via the Guyok route. The Ring Road project is the first of its kind to ever be executed in Sophia. The road provides a smooth passage for intersections among the fields. The intersection road starts from A field and ends at E field.
The government has also provided educational aid for the residents of Sophia. One of these aids is the ICT Hub. The Ministry of Public Telecommunications on May 26, 2018, opened a technology lab at the E-Field Community Center to provide internet access for residents.
I come to the community center because we have an after-school program and the computer lab is always open to do your homework and stuff of that sort. See, it helps you, you get to do your assignment because we have a printer, we have a supervisor that is here every day of the week except Sunday.
An initiative that has been benefiting countless young people in the community is the Sophia Night School that was established in the Sophia Community Center in 2016. It caters for people interested in retaking the CSEC examinations.
Program Coordinator Oren Nelson explained that the pilot program is free and available to students in the area. Over the years, the Ministry of Education has collaborated with organizations to provide textbooks to assist the students. Since the beginning of the CSEC Night School in 2016, they have had over 300 registered students from the ages of 16 to age 50. 28-year-old Stephen Adams, a student at the night school for 3 years, said the free classes are a great support for him. He said he plans to give back to the program.
The classes are very awesome because it gives youths a second chance. Mostly persons who wrote CSEC before but didn't quite get all the subject they needed. So they have a second chance now to be able to get the opportunity to resit it. And by doing that, they're going to take the knowledge that they have here and apply it in the world of work. And I'm personally, I plan to give back to this organization because it's rare to find an entity like this that would be able to give youths a second chance to resit examination, because if you look at most organizations, you have to go and pay something to have it resit. Most of the subject is like $5,000 or $6,000 per subject. So you're getting it here free. All you have to do is actually pay the exam, which is CSEC. And it's something awesome.
In 2016, Minister of Social Protection Amna Ali made a vow to construct a new building that will provide better safety for the children. Minister Ali's initiative became a reality earlier this year at Plum Park with the fulfillment of the new Sophia Children and Family Center at a cost of $220 million. This facility will now provide shelter to families who are homeless in the area. The facility will house independent family apartments, 4 apartments for children, different ages, seniors, boys and girls, and a training center. Other facilities constructed in the compound are a mess hall, administration building, a storage department, coaching department, and a playground. The future of Sophia is as bright as the recently installed street lights. These have encouraged residents who work or study elsewhere to feel safe enough to commute at nights, and this has meant more taxi services bringing income and economic activity into the community. But don't let us tell you. Here's a resident in his own words.
This government, they have done so much for Sophia. All the main roads, we are talking about perfect road, you know. They were done under this government.
You have been watching InfoHub Extended, where we highlighted some of the major upgrades undertaken in Sophia over the past 3 years. Thanks for watching and do join us again next time. Goodbye.